It's that backward. It's that time back. Play it when you ride slow, even when you speeding. It's just that type of day. Yeah. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Smoking on that Zaza, that la la la. Put one in the sky, I give God high five. Got my ride or die on my right hand side. It's that type of shit that I like. Good vibes when we slide, it ain't no worries here. Like Wi-Fi, we connected everywhere. Sage lit, keep the negativity away. They can't touch this aura, cause it's only for us. It's that backwards, it's that time back. Play it when you ride slow, even when you speeding. It's just that type of day. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Yeah.
Hell yeah, this grabber got me grabbing all on her. So bad she must be some nigga baby mama. Said the shrooms hit different when she in California. I'm trying to make her stay, she don't give me no problems. Good vibes when we sliding, ain't no worries here. Like Wi-Fi, we connected everywhere. Sage lit, keep the negativity away. They can't touch our aura, cause it's only for us.
It's that backwards, it's that time back. When you ride slow, even when you speeding, it's just that type of day. Yeah. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. Yeah. It's just that type of day.
Like D'Angelo, I'm cruising with the top down. Slow.
That wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Randy Choo, aka Mr. Choo-On-That, and I know it's been a while since y'all saw us, y'all heard us. It's that wood grain Chevrolet cruising type of day. They can't stop our aura because it's only for us. Yo, that song is a banger. I'm sorry, I just love it to death. It's your boy, man, Randy Choo, aka Mr. Choo-On-That, aka Mr. You wish you had this swag, aka Mr. You know what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm setting up something real quick. And anyway, so when we listen, this is some updates that we doing, right? So some updates that we doing real quick. So one of the updates that we doing is the fact that in December, when we come back, we will be on we will be having our stream not only on our website, on our Facebook, and on our YouTube, but we also will have our stream going to Instagram. We're gonna have different videos we post. We're gonna be more active on social media. Let me just say that. We're gonna be more active on social media. And the fact that we're gonna be more active on social media, we want y'all to participate in us and our actions and our activity on social media. You already know who I always got to the right of me, my homeboy, my partner in crime,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Grant Tastic.
Hello, everybody. You know what time it is, Mr. Grantastic. You're Mr. Professor, aka Negro Suave, aka Mr. Fresh and So Clean, aka
Can't nobody at me. I'm just so fresh,
so fresh and so clean.
Listen, and you know
Mr.
who
Jingles,
I am,
aka Mr. Jingles.
and y'all know who I am. It's Mr. Randy Choo, aka Mr. For this episode, we're going back to smacking great grandmothers, man. For this episode, we smacking great grandmothers, man. You know, this episode's gonna be fun. This episode, I titled it the Thanks episode. Just thankful for some stuff. Season 2 recap. We're gonna recap some things, some good and some bad, and some funny moments, some serious moments in season 2 on Choo-On-That show. In case y'all that are watching are new to watching, because I realized that we have a lot of new people that have been watching and been going back commenting on videos and things internationally and things. So Chew Radio, or the Chew-On-That show, is Monday nights. What you're watching Monday through Sunday is True Radio Network. We have multiple podcasts going with multiple hosts on our network. Shout out to LO for the people. She's holding us down on Friday nights at 10 p.m. We got 2 to 3 people that we're going to be meeting with to set up their time and date to see if they fit the criteria for True Radio Network. Me and Grant Tastic are going to handle that together. But it's coming along very good. I appreciate everyone's patience with it. I love it. You know, the paperwork got to be right. Contracts got to be signed. Dates got to be delivered. You know, expectations got to be met. On both ends, our ends and the host end. So on Monday nights, you have the Chew-On-That show. The Chew-On-That show is about to enter season 3 in December.
Yeah.
And season 3, I'm not going to give the spoilers of what we've been talking about, but you're going to love it. And we even going to have some different things going on Monday nights. We're going to have some special guests coming on in season 3. That's going to be very, very good and powerful guests. We might be flying some people out, man, to be in studio just to have that memory. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's different when you got them virtually versus when they in studio. In person. Mm-hmm. You know, because people think I be capping about who I know. So if I fly niggas in and they sitting right here,
we did that all season 2.
I mean, do I need to take the flex to another level? Because first people was like, he don't know people. He don't know people in the nation. He don't know this and that and all
we
that.
We know people in the nation. We had like 5 episodes of Pure Nation. Like Pure Nation.
Oh, and shout out to the FBI for finally telling the truth and exonerating those 2 men that got blamed for Malcolm X assassination. Mm-hmm. They finally got exonerated. Just for everyone who's been saying that the Nation of Islam shot Malcolm X. I'm sorry.
You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah, you're welcome. Go watch the interview with Dr. Wesley Muhammad. Anyway, so listen, if you're tuning in, it's your boy Randy Choo, aka Mr. Chew-On-That. The only books in business that I'm going to do is Big Bro Zoe Williams' book is finally out on paperback. Yeah. The digital copy has always been that. This is finally out. The Shrouded Lighthouse. I have mine, and let me show y'all. Because y'all act like I don't know people. His signature is right there. Admin, can you hold that to the camera so they won't think that I'm capping, please, sir? Hold that to the camera. You're going to need. There it is right there. They can see that right there. Boom. Now show them the cover. The Shrouded Lighthouse by Zoe Williams, my big bro. He signed that thing for me. Okay, thank you, sir. And, you can go to theshroudedlighthouse.com. I'm going to play a video clip real quick just to show y'all exactly what is just a 10th of what is in this book.
You've heard of the term situationship. I've taken it and made it something different. The situationships that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining.
Yeah, so that's the only books and business I got. Oh no, On the Rise clothing store is open. Shout out to my homeboy Eric Brown doing his thing. Him and his wife Tiara, they're doing their thing, man. On the Rise clothing store in front of Pioneer Drive. If you want the information, hit me up. I'm there almost every day.
Is that the hoodie? You got the hoodie on today? Got one of the joints?
Yeah, and matter of fact, the hoodie I got on came from there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice little spiffy sweatsuit.
Yeah. The whole sweatsuit. Yeah, that joint is like
the whole sweatsuit.
Yo, they got so many clothes in that joint. It's amazing. But anyway, listen. Without further ado, we're gonna go into a segment of the show. Oh, wait, hey, hold. That's disrespectful of me, Mr. Grantastic. How's your week been, sir? Last week. What the hell's been going on with you since the last time we was on True Radio? Listen, if you're listening in, if you're watching, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification bell icon to get all the notifications from when we go live and when we're streaming or we post new videos. If you're listening on Podbean and you want to be a part of the show, all you got to do is call in or comment in on Podbean. I'm watching as well. For those that are on Facebook and YouTube, please write your comments in the section. We definitely can see them and definitely would love to interact with you as we recap season 2. We would definitely want to hear you guys' favorite moments of season 2 on the Chew-On-That show. Grantastic, what's been going on with you?
Man, these kids been wilding out here in these streets.
They've been wilding?
Wilding in these streets.
What? The kids?
The kids have been wilding in these streets, man. No,
She belongs to the streets.
I think we really threw our young people into a crazy situation that they weren't ready for, being back to school after being out for a year and a half, 2 years. So yeah, and we seeing it. Like we seeing the results of that, of just, you institutionalize somebody, take them out of it and put them right back in. They're gonna have some adverse effects. Yeah. So that's been wild.
Smoking on that Zaza, that la la la.
Kanye's interview on what we're calling Drink Champs.
Yeah.
That's also been another thing that's been had a lot of things to talk about that.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand Kanye's mindset because they can't place themselves in his shoes.
But you want to know the one thing I realized with that interview and kind of looking at Kanye, I think Black folks are really not used to actually seeing a billionaire.
Facts.
Like that, it's a different realm of thinking.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna support that in that interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kanye talked about how he doesn't own a home, but his wife does.
Yeah.
When you're a billionaire, see, owning a home or land is for generational wealth building.
Yeah.
But when you're a billionaire, you already have generational wealth built.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to own a home.
Yeah.
You don't need to fit into the matrix because you are outside of it now.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And I think, and one thing he spoke of, you talk about this a lot about like relationship currency.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about how I want to be able to go places and they're just like,
pay.
your money is not worth it here.
Yes.
Like the relationship we have, you in my town, you good.
Bro, I be trying to tell these people, man, that my mindset is greater than my bank account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have the mindset I can see how things supposed to be. Like we get caught up in so much stuff, especially trendy stuff of like a man's value is what he has in his bank account and things like that. When we forget that the greatest currency a person can possess is relationship, the human currency.
Yeah.
Like there's places I can go in America and outside of America where I don't have to have a big bank account because I know people.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But people who care about federal notes, which I want to kind of talk about that later on. But people that care about federal notes have to understand that having a federal note in your hand shows that you're in debt.
Man,
money is debt,
and people got
niggas got to hop on credit.
That's also true.
Like, because credit is spending their money. When you have a federal note, it's for public and private debts. So that's why there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy.
I was just talking to my kids about that today. I was like, being wealthy, you can't run out of money. Like,
yes,
you can't.
Yes,
I was like, you got to think of these dudes that make hundreds of thousands of dollars per second.
You want to know somebody who's wealthy?
Who?
Archie Manning. Yeah, both of his sons are in the NFL, and he played.
Yeah,
He played in the NFL and got rich.
Mm-hmm.
His sons being in there made him wealthy.
Yeah.
Because when his riches are gone,
Mm-hmm.
he still can have everything he wants in life.
That's true. And then the grandsons, and like because of the Manning's nephews, who I just seen like a little bit of film on them. These kids, like, yo, it's in the blood. Like,
Yeah,
and they all quarterbs.
Yeah.
And they all nice.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, look, yo, these little white boys, they taking over.
Yeah.
And they taking
Yeah.
over. And
That's
they
a
more
fact.
athletic than their uncles,
Yeah.
too.
Gotcha, bitch.
So no, but it's definitely a point. And I think that with the Kanye interview, there's a lot of people inspired that, I mean, like even people who were rich, people who are not, but they saw that mindset. And I think that was the one time Kanye was kind of able to really articulate. You know, it takes Kanye like 20 minutes to get to a point.
Yo, I get it, because I'm like that when I talk history or religion.
Yeah. And I think and what Noriega did, shout out to Noriega, because he definitely gave Kanye the space to be Kanye, and he had time to articulate what he wanted to say. Other people who interview him,
Mhm.
they have an agenda. They're like,
Mhm.
I'm trying to paint this picture of Kanye.
Yeah.
And then that's when you get you ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers. And
Yeah.
you get those reactions out of him.
Yeah.
But with this, like, Kanye was very relaxed. My man, I didn't even think he was going to drink. They didn't think he was going to drink.
That's a difference when someone of a great mind, and I can speak to this, and I'm not boosting myself, I'm just being honest. When you're in a room where you feel honored,
Mhm.
it brings a level of ease when you're delivering information.
Yeah.
Versus when you're in a room and you have to combat the room
Mhm.
while you're bringing the knowledge.
Yeah.
See, the more I grow in knowledge, the more I realize I want to learn from other people.
Mhm.
I'm not the big guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the big guy because I realize it's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be the soldier that takes the order, do this. Okay, my life is easy.
Yeah.
But when you're in the room and you have to give the strategy on how to maneuver this and do that, and you got to build infrastructure. See, there's a difference between building your pockets
Yeah.
and building an infrastructure for people to live off of.
Yeah.
And when you have that mindset, you think differently.
Yeah.
And that's what Kanye thinks. He
And
thinks differently.
what's unfortunate, because with the Kanye situation and like the black, woke community, the financial woke community, they really kind of try to rip into Kanye, because they're like, well, what infrastructure are you trying to create? Because you're a billionaire, you're telling, you can give $1 to everyone on the planet, which, by the way, is the biggest flex I think a nigga can ever have.
Yo.
It's to literally say, I can give $1 to everyone on the planet, and it's actually true.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but also at the same time, so that's what the criticism.
Can I put a pause on that?
Go ahead.
Because if everyone's going to say he can give $1 to everyone on the planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that means that they can't get mad at black folks for buying from white merchants.
But
if you want to talk about woke conscious people,
that's one of the clips I should have,
because they be capping though. Okay, anyway, but go ahead.
No, you're right though, because again, I hate the fact that we are our easiest targets. Like, as soon as someone comes up, we ready to tear them down.
Yeah,
even in the woke community, it's like, I've established becoming a millionaire. The first thing someone's gonna say, but what'd you do for black people?
Yo,
I just got the damn official $1 million yesterday.
I'm about to say something that's so controversial. The woke community was birthed from oppression.
I need you to elaborate that for these niggas out here.
For which ones?
For them. Hold on, I just want to point at the camera.
The woke community was birthed out of oppression and anger. The fact that everything you talk about, you have to be angry about. You're the beginning of what we need, but you're not the solution.
I can hear that.
You are the therapist that brings awareness to the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the therapist that gives us the steps to find the solution. Because all the woke community does is they play victim Olympics.
Yeah. And I think that's the one thing that we lost in the leadership of Malcolm X is solutions.
Yes.
Like, period. It's just solutions.
Because niggas love problems.
They do. They love talking about them. Yes. But they don't love solutions. And this is
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
And that's pretty difficult to be in a situation. That's why sometimes I'll be feeling as if I want to hop out of the hamster wheel of being woke, because sometimes I feel as if what's the point? Because it's like we know the problems, and I'm like, well, what are the solutions? And people are like, we got to argue about the problems more, and I'm like, we've already talked about these problems. We talked a lot about these problems.
Yeah.
What the hell is the solution?
The Black conscious woke community is just like the modern woman. Okay, go ahead. Well, so how was the rest of your?
Oh my god!
How was the rest of your?
I mean, it was good. We about to get to this little baby Thanksgiving break, so I'm ready for that to be chilling like a villain named Dylan, taller than a ceiling. Hopefully, no need penicillin.
This day should be celebrated by those who promise things and don't keep it.
Look, or Turkey Day, what do you want to call it? Like that's the thing too, where everyone's like, "Oh, we woke on like Thanksgiving." I was like, "Nigga, like." I don't got enough energy for y'all niggas to be woke on Thanksgiving no more. Like, I get it. We all get it. We know.
Yo,
like, we get it.
Eat this food in remembrance of the murderers, dog.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like,
shout out to
the killers, white supremacists, like, colonization. Like, okay, we get it, y'all. Yeah. But what do y'all, but y'all won't vote judges out of these courts that allow niggas to murder people and get away with it. So stop telling me I can't eat turkey.
In the words,
I don't eat turkey, but like you stop eating me, I can't get my sweet potato pie because it's a bad holiday. And I'm like, great, vote your judges out so we can stop having these people just letting these niggas go that just be killing our people. Do that and then come holler at me and let me eat my turkey in peace.
In the words of Jay-Z. You respect the person that got shot. We respect the shooter.
Yes.
You know what
because
I mean?
The one in front of the gun lives forever, apparently. Like,
got yourself a gun.
Like what is it? Like y'all legit are actually I'm not gonna get onto it though because because everyone's always doing it. It's like you know the one thing though too is just like, and this is gonna be, I guess we throwing some controversial stuff out there.
Okay.
I'm really tired of people, and I mean this respectfully, y'all. And it's not just a situation that happened. It's been a lot of situations, right, where an individual is just like you may have listened to their music, you may vibe with what they did, and then they pass away, and then all of a sudden everyone's like bumping their music, bumping like I've been listening to like the entire time. No, you haven't. Like, it's okay if you haven't.
In the situation he's talking about, rest in peace, Young Dolph, and for the niggas who's been acting like they've been his fans.
Stop the cap.
And it's just like, respect the man. Respect the family, respect the man. And it's like, and I definitely get that. But I'm seeing on Instagram so many people.
The hypocrisy is strong in this one.
That are like, yo, I was listening to Dolph today. I was like, I've literally never spoke of this man before.
I honestly can say that I don't think I've heard a Young Dolph track.
I've heard a few, but that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, oh, it's tragic what happened because this is what's been happening to Nipsey. This is what's happening to Tupac. Like, this has been happening over and over and over again. But like everyone's trying to honor him by like all of a sudden, listen, like Nipsey, everyone's like got tattoos of Nipsey. And like, you literally never listened to Nipsey before he got killed. Like, why are you doing this? Because also at the same time, you're going to let the same thing happen to the person in your city.
If you have so much sympathy and empathy for those who got killed and they were rappers, why don't you help organizations just trying to clean up your communities?
Because that's what these rappers are trying to do, as well as try and get that paper.
Right.
Because
if you really care about a nigga's legacy.
If you care about a nigga's legacy.
If you in Maryland right now and you care about people's legacy, won't you join me and help me clean up these streets? Yeah. I'm in these streets Monday through Friday, trying to clean these joints. I just was in Baltimore with my father. We did a whole gun violence panel discussion, and one of the people on the panel was the nigga who created the Black Gorilla family in Baltimore. Literally.
And where is everyone at?
we gotta come together, man. We gotta stop this foolishness, bro.
We gotta come together before something tragic happens.
Yeah, yo, we gotta stop waiting for.
And that's again, there's no disrespect to any of the young men lives that have been lost. There's no disrespect to that.
No,
but
it's not.
The point is like we only come together when tragedy happens. And then it's not even going to be for more than a month. Legit, it's going to be 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then everyone, that's the Instagram activism. You only hot in the streets, not in the streets, on the gram for 2 weeks, and then you gone.
Yo,
that's
so
it. Right,
so let me say this though. So right, what we need to make trendy is showing people how to get financial freedom.
Speak.
Because with the real issue, poverty is the number one killer. Because if you eliminate poverty, then what's people's excuse for having envy towards someone else getting money?
Yeah.
We've been taught to idolize federal notes, money, instead of idolizing financial freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Financial freedom doesn't come from federal notes.
No.
Financial freedom comes from your mind being broken and open, unlocked first. And it comes from understanding stocks, credit, investment, the whole nine. Understanding the importance of risk taking.
Yes.
A lot of people are afraid to take the risk because, I posted something on Instagram the other day. And it's just a spontaneous thought that I was thinking. I said, success only starts when you stop trying to survive.
Yeah.
If you're in survival mode, a round of applause, you survived.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But you're not successful.
That's true.
You're just a survivor.
You just survived.
You got
advance and survive like the NCAA tournament. That's
it.
And no championship.
Okay, listen. Yeah. I know you got some chew chokes for us.
I do.
If y'all guys are watching, listen again. This is the season 2 recap. We talking good and bad about all of season 2. We talking on a variety of topics. It's going to be a fun show. If you want to call in and shoot the crap with us, talk your talk. If you on Podbean, you can call in. If you comment and if you watching on Facebook, the website, or YouTube, you can call in, comment, and we can read all of that, see all of that. Mr. Randy Chew, Grantastic Chew-A-Choke segment. Let's take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry we had a little bit heavy moment, but it's been a little heavy during the week. Yeah. But you already know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Chew or Choke. Chew or Choke. I gotta get a new one for next season because Chew Woo Woo in season 2.
Yeah.
I need another jingle coming up. All right, y'all. Oh, I thought it was the "Let me suck his titties, baby." I thought that's what that first chord was. Let me suck his titties, baby.
Oh man, I don't even think I got that anymore.
Let me suck his titties, man. Let me suck his titties, baby. Yo, first of all, the reaction to the TikTok. Have y'all like that particular TikTok? I feel is a split with women because like dudes be like, "Let me suck your titties, baby," and then women like, "Ew," and I'm like, "That is your nigga." He wants to like the. I'm sorry. Let me stop. All right. Anyways, yeah. All right. That's what I said. Like, okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Like, there's some people who are disgusted by that. And I'm like, I thought that was your man. All right. Anyway, so y'all know how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. We give you the. Let me know. Oh, this is the actual track. This is the original thing. Let me something, baby. Oh, yeah. You gotta like your little shimmy to that.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, y'all. You know it's your show. We give you topics and you let us know how you really feel. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the statements from this BS from the week, if you agree or you like it, you're gonna go ahead and put a good chew in a chat. If you disagree, you dislike it, you think it's some hot garbage, you're gonna go ahead and put choke on that. Even though, AKA the sloth, JB Dr. Brown hates that term. I guess New Yorkers don't like choke. Whatever. If you don't like it, you can either chew on that or you can choke on these topics. All right. Let's go to our first one at Colossalness.
Okay.
So, Instagram inspirational quotes. All right. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. You ready to make that trade? Again, I say unto thee, They say that your new life is going to cost you your old life. Are you ready to make that trade? Chew if you think that your new life is going to cost you your old life. Choke if you say, I don't really think it's going to cost you your old life. Mr. Randy Chew, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a choke on that. Pardon my French. I usually don't use this type of vocabulary, but we got to stop with these stupid ass philosophies, bro. We got to stop, yo. We got to stop, yo. Like, yo, I understand we got to evolve as a people. I understand we got to evolve and stuff, but come on now. How's it going to cost me my old life? So that you're pretty much saying to me that my old life was a waste. Nothing in my old life can come into my new one. It just was a complete disaster.
I see what you're saying.
I choke on that. Pause.
You know something? Actually, what's very ironic about this, I think I was talking to a student today, and like in mid-sentence, like this statement kind of came up, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, now that's kind of bull. Kind of same thing. I'm choking on that as well.
Whoa.
The reason why that is...
Whoa.
Niggas, you know it's a topic.
Okay.
Anyways. So the reason why this is, right? So I forgot what example I was using, but then I was talking about like how like, oh, like this stage of your life is, like you said, is not going to be in your later years. And then I started thinking about people who were like prodigies, like that laser focused on something that they were good at. And actually stuck to it. Yeah. And used it to change they evolved. Yeah. But it didn't get rid of it. Yeah. Like, and I was just like, it's actually not, no, that's not all the way there though. Yeah. I was like, no, it's actually, there are some things from your life now that are going to stick with you down the road. It just shouldn't be the same. People that say that are the same people who will tell you, you need to heal from your past traumas. I think are some that hold on, but there's some that you can just all control delete and then move on. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the people that's saying your old life is trash, just throw it away. Yeah. Are the same people that's telling you that even in your new life you still carry in parts of your old. Like they're contradicting themselves. And I think, you know what I'm saying? What the difficult part about that is there's things that people need to work through and let go. Like you got to work through it to let it go. Like some people, it's not easy for them to let go things, so you got to work through it in order to let it go. And I think that's where it should be. Work through it, let it go. Yeah. And some things don't even need to work through. Some things you just need to let go. I mean, sometimes yes. There's sometimes where it's just like, okay, let the titties go up in here. Yeah. That is the definition of hanging out. Anyways, but no, but I really feel that sometimes there's things about you that, like, even for Mr. Randy Chew, there's things about you that was in your past that got evolved and elevated that's still a part of you and what you do in the community now. Yes. And you can't just forget about everything. Correct. You know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think it's just like people just, like you said, like the Instagram philosophy is just like basically wipe clean, move on, and like you're good. And it's like, nah, there's some things you actually shouldn't forget. Yeah. And there's some things you should forget. Yeah. You know, I think that's what it is. Don't give these blanket ass statements. I don't regret nothing in my life. Because it made you the person who you are today. Everything. Every good and bad. All the great things I've done and all the horrible mistakes I made. Yeah. Made me the man I am today. That's a fact. The mistakes was whew. Yeah. Have you ever like woken up in a place and you were like, how the hell I get here? No, I had a couple of those moments. I was just like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. I definitely had that. Man, I hope he's still alive. Bruh. Okay. So let's go to our second situation today. It's from Little Duval. You know that nigga's always talking trash on the internet. Little balls. Okay, yes. But yes. So whatchamacallit? I don't know if y'all are aware of Chloe and Haley. They're two sisters, singers. They were one of Beyonce's proteges, and now Chloe's kind of doing her own thing that just happens to be showing a lot of ass than when it was before. So she's been putting some thirst traps out there for, you know, the public to see. And I think that she's like, what, 22? Okay. I think she was at 22, 23. So she's legal. She's 23. Okay. But, you know, but they came up from being young. And so, you know, you see a young star, become older, and this is what Lulu Duval had to bring up a couple weeks ago. So it's like, so if a grown man falls for Chloe's thirst trap, again, she's 23, but you saw her at like 15 grow up to 23, and now she got booty and it's all out. So if a grown man falls for Chloe's thirst trap, is he a pervert? And so
we gotta
Chew if you think I'm sorry, Chew if you think he's not a pervert because she's 23. Chew if you think that if you think that he, because
not a pervert,
not a pervert. Chew, pervert, choke, because perverts are choking, and that is hit the pause.
Oh,
there you go. All right, I meant that shit.
Yo, we gotta stop with this American standard of living, dog. Like every other culture in human history outside of America didn't think that women were grown at the age of 15. But as far as our society, 21 is you good to go.
Yo, honestly, you ain't legal until you're 21. If I can't take you to get a glass of wine, you ain't legal. Like I don't want
to. In the words of
you.
TK Kirkland, is a group of college girls graduating in June.
It is,
and niggas is restocking.
It is.
On God, niggas is restocking.
That's what Quagmire from Family Guy, where it's just the segment where it's like, this is so horrible. This is not my opinion. This is Family Guy, yo. But it was just like the one thing I love about high school girls, because I get older and they say the same age. I'm just like, that's the most permanent shit I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
Giggity. Now if it's 21-year-olds,
You're fired.
if it's 21-year-olds, but also at the same time, though, for real, like what age is 21-year-olds like no longer just like you're too young now for me? What age is 21 is like too young? When your friend's kids is 21?
So if that's the case, then can we say that Jada Pinkett is a pedophile? We ain't ready for that discussion though.
Well, how old was he?
It don't matter. That's his son's friend. So think about it. If a man, if Willow brung her homegirl over and Will Smith slept with the homegirl, we'd be having a totally different discussion.
I mean, that's very true.
He shouldn't. She was so young, and Will can get any woman he want at around his age or a little bit older than her, but so can Jada.
But you know, the one thing I deem is very interesting in this time period that we're in, especially in this like sexual liberal society, quote unquote, that we're in. So it's like you can do anything, but nothing can be done to you. Like that's the one thing I find very, very interesting. Is that like, so like legit women can say I can sleep with any amount of niggas I want and you can't call me a slut. That's okay, cool. But then now if I smashes all of these,
preach,
like then I'm also not a slut. So that's why I'm really confused about what is the purpose of the movement of like we're in now. Is it to get even or to like make people stop being bad people?
If you really think about it, the women's fight for equality is actually a fight for dominance, because you never see women fighting to be workers at a construction site or to clean toilets or to be trash people. They always want to be the CEO, the doctors, the lawyers, someone that has a high position of power and authority. You never hear them talk about equality, especially in the workforce. When it comes to men, why? Except the fact that there are gender roles and there are certain jobs that women shouldn't have and men should have. Then accept the fact that men built everything, and though you may have had successes here and there, it's our world. And if you were smart enough, you would use what our Creator has given you to actually rule it, because you have the power to influence a man. You didn't. I mean, ugly chick had an entire kingdom's fight over her. Shout out to Troy.
I have a third one.
You can't tell me that joint ain't been ran through. Way to go, Helen. So you mean to tell me that?
Don't say that. That call out.
You mean to tell me? What was the dude's name on Troy that was smashing Helen? No, not Achilles. The little brother. What was the older brother's name then? We don't remember
I'm
that nigga
tapping out
either.
of this one, niggas and niggas.
Okay, so anyway, ugly. Yeah, anyway, you got whole kingdoms fighting over, and you feel like you can't influence. You need to be equal with them. This is the reason why men.
We're about to go in right now. Okay.
This is the reason why men have a hard time wanting to even be loyal to a chick. Because no matter what they show you or what they give you, it's never good enough for you. You always want to emasculate him even more. Man can lay down his soul, his heart, his life, and that's still not good enough. You don't want a broke man, but if the nigga goes out here and works a lot, you complain that you don't get no time with him. Which one is it? Make up your mind. Do you want the money or do you want the man? Do you want him to be a provider for you or do you want him to... You feel like spending time with your man is watching something on TV that you like. But what if your man is into reading books and he wanted to read a book with you? Let me give an example. A woman could be watching TV.
Told you we were going in.
And she could be on her phone on Facebook while the TV show is going on, but she wants the man to not do nothing but just watch the television while she's doing the television, scrolling, having the text message conversation with her homeboys, her homegirls, and on Facebook. But if the man picks up his laptop, his phone, or a book, you're not spending time with me.
But I think that goes into the crafting of what, as our society, what we've deemed is really the only value of men is that it's just to provide. And I think that's what honestly, I think women lose in the conquest for relationships when you only perceive men as just being worth of like money. You lose out actually on the like what 75 other % of what he's actually should be giving you in the relationship.
But that's just a symptom though.
Yeah.
See, women, the value of a man being money is just a symptom to the root cause that women at some point traded the leadership of her man for government and self-dependence.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's definitely is that. Yeah. There's definitely a point to that.
Yeah.
How did we get here?
I'm
just gonna go ahead and go to this next topic.
Go to the next topic. Yeah,
right,
moving on, God Stein.
Let's see here.
Hold up. Someone just commented on Podbean.
What was the comment?
That's when the man has to weed out that nothing ass woman. The goal is to find someone who's equally as tenacious about life as you are. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a round of applause.
I forgot to talk about
I love it.
We forgot to talk about the Danny Lay and the baby situation too.
Oh shoot, we going there tonight. Hey.
Oh, okay. My fault.
Oh shoot. Hey, I love that comment. Listen, we're gonna take a quick break, right? We're gonna come back and do Chew or Choke. Actually, no. Go ahead, finish. Give us another one, and then we're gonna take a break.
Okay, so from advice from an F boy. Actually, it's advice from a fuck boy, but advice from an F boy. This statement, that's the actual handle is F boy, but the podcast in the book is fuck boy. All right, so here's a quote from this, ladies. Again, I say unto you, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's probably gentlemen too. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, if you are too busy, why are you even dating?
Oh,
can someone be too busy to date?
Listen, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come right back to that. I need a break after that one. Listen, it's your boy Randy Chew. We're gonna take a quick break after this quick 2.2.
It's that backwards, it's that time back. Play it when you ride slow, even when you speeding. It's just that type of day. Yeah. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Smoking on that Zaza, that la la la. Put one in the sky, I give God high five. Got my ride or die on my right hand side. It's that type of shit that I like. Good vibes when we slide, it ain't no worries here. Like Wi-Fi, we connected everywhere. Sage lit, keep the negativity away. They can't touch this aura, cause it's only for us. It's that backwards, this that top back. Play it when you ride slow, or even when you speeding. It's just that type of day. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Yeah.
Hell yeah, this grabber got me grabbing all on her. So bad she must be some nigga baby mama. Said the shrooms hit different when she in California. I'm trying to make her stay, she don't give me no problems. Good vibes when we sliding, ain't no worries here. Like Wi-Fi, we connected everywhere. Sage lit, keep the negativity away. They can't touch our aura, cause it's only for us.
It's that backwards, it's that top back. When you ride slow, even when you speed, it's just that type of day. Yeah. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day.
Yeah,
it's just that type of day.
Like D'Angelo and cruising with the top down.
That wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day.
Ladies and ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. You gotta excuse me, Grandtastic. I can't even say that on air.
Please don't.
Anyway,
Okay. The one
yo,
day.
it's your boy Brady Chew, aka Mr. Choo-On-That. We are back from our commercial break. If you guys want to know, this episode is sponsored by On the Rise. I have on their clothes right now. They are a black-owned clothing store that have black entrepreneurs that have their clothing brands and clothing lines in their store selling them. I have the top on. I had the whole outfit on yesterday. I just like the hoodie. I like the material because it's good material. It's not that cheap stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm here with my partner in crime.
Hey, yo, it's Mr. Grandtastic, a.k.a. the Professor, a.k.a. Negro Suave, a.k.a. Mr. Jingles, Mr. Jingles, yeah. Mr. Jingles, jingle.
Whoa.
Them, let me suck to this baby. Whoa. I hope none of my kids are watching this shit.
Listen.
They be trying to find me on Instagram.
And you know I'm Mr. Randy Chew, and I'm back to smacking great grandmothers.
Your whole
and
life.
as I smack them, I will sing them this romantic song.
Oh yeah.
I know. Hey, listen. So we're gonna pick right back up on the last chew and choke, and then we're gonna go into what we want to talk about tonight.
Okay, so again I say unto thee.
Uh-huh.
Again I say unto thee.
How about a bubble shot?
Advice from a F-boy. Put out the statement out there for everyone to know. It's just like, what it is right now. Buster, what it is right now. If you are too busy, why are you dating? Let's keep it 100. Can people be too busy to date? And if you are busy, should you even be in the dating world?
I don't think a man can ever be too busy to date. I think a woman can be too busy to date.
Elaborate, please.
if we are to go based upon what has been the most successful upon human history, the man's responsibility is to work. The woman's responsibility is to be found. You keeping the house in order is your job.
Honestly, I don't even really know how I feel about this shit because honestly, I don't know. I haven't dated in a while, so I like actually no because no. But even before I got married though, like I mean, I met my wife on online dating, but honestly, I only got on the online dating during the breaks, and I met her during the winter break. So I guess that's kind of really was it. I think I was kind of busy during the school year, and so it was just like it's hectic. All right, it's the winter break. I can throw these little fish hooks out there.
So you mean to tell me that it's that a woman would be okay with, a woman would be okay with a man sitting home all the time, not doing nothing?
I mean, no, definitely, hell no, definitely not that.
But a man is okay with a woman doing that. It's just that type of day. Hey, is that wood gray?
Yes and no though, because like the reason why I say yes and no because even like what the sloth, aka JB.
Let me say it in a way that the world could accept it.
Okay,
women are so valuable that they should watch what they put their energy towards.
I don't think people see that shit anymore. Unfortunately, though, I think because also it's just like so. All right, so because you kind of got to think the world that we're in right now, right?
Okay.
Like the inflation of this quote unquote federal note is insane right now, right?
Yeah.
So like especially here in Maryland, this is a 2-income household like place for the majority of people.
Yeah, Maryland has the most millionaires in any state in the United States.
It does. And there's also, but if you're not one of those millionaires, there's 2 people that are working, or you need to at least have like 100,000, almost close to that, to bring in to be comfortable.
Right.
Not to live, but to be Maryland comfortable.
But is that being too busy?
But that's the thing is like, I don't necessarily agree or subscribe to it.
Okay.
But people are trying to keep up with the Joneses in this state. It does require to be busy.
Man, after Jones, my last name Curtis.
I can't with you. But that's what I'm saying though. But like, but there's a lot of people who are trying to keep up.
But you're right. You're right. You're right.
And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, because also it's just people here trying to maximize this like how people perceive us, but we're not really doing much.
People in Maryland are so busy that they broke.
Yes, really are.
Yeah, I've never seen so many broke busy people a day in my life,
and that's the reason why like in Maryland I'm glad I'm not dating in Maryland no more, because everyone expects for you to be a millionaire, and then if you're not a millionaire you have nothing but ample time to get.
And let me say this, there's nothing like a woman who is working to contribute to the household. She stands on her purpose. She understands that her man is the leader of the home, and she supports and be's a help meet to whatever vision that man sets. She doesn't waste her time on these ain't-ish niggas, and she's not worried about if her nigga is out here cheating or not. She's focused on making sure that the home and everything that my man, who is the leader of my life, is saying we need to do to get to that next level. Then cool. Those are the type of women that should be honored and cherished, and we should care about their what they say. And I'm not saying that to you, I'm saying in general to the audience. Like, we should care about what they say. What happens in these internet streets, these YouTube streets, is that people the internet streets have allowed everyone to have a voice, and some people should know how to shut the hell up.
Because if you can't critically think your way out of a cup,
yes,
you should have your opinion should not be broadcast.
If you get fired,
keep it to yourself.
If you get fired from your job, or you have to leave your job, and the first response is, woe is me, and I'm going to cry and throw a pity party, you in of yourself is the problem.
I mean, this is like a lot of people with this shit around here. I'm just kind of...
If you spend... Never mind, let me stop.
Okay, I can't with you. No, I'm good. I'm good. We can go. Let's go to the show. I'm good.
Okay, so season 2 recap. If anyone wanted to chime in on that conversation we just had, please feel
I
free to
should've
call in.
Never gave you niggas money. It's like-
If you're on the Podbean app, we can see your comments. You can keep commenting or you can call in. Also, if you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, or our website, which is www.chooradio.net, please feel free to comment there. We can see your comment as well. If you are listening, or if you're listening on Podbean, or if you're watching on Facebook or the website, please go to our YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/True Radio Network. Click the subscribe button. There's a bell icon right next to it. Click that notification, that bell icon, and it will let you know that notifications are available. You would definitely want to follow us in this upcoming holiday season because we're dropping some bangers. Thank you for the support. Shout out to everyone from New Zealand who's been following us on Instagram and commenting and inboxing me. I love the support. Appreciate it. Please feel free to call in again. Podbean is popping right now. We got a lot of comments going on, and it's good. I love it. Yes, somebody on comment even said they lost their voice yesterday. If not, then they would call in. So this is the type of stuff that I like. But anyway, so we're about to do a season 2 recap, right? And we're going to talk about the good, the bad, the funny, the serious moments of season 2. I'm going to let Mr. Grantastic start us off. And hopefully we're going to share some clips and let's see where this goes. Mr. Grantastic, take it away.
Oh my gosh. All right. So first of all, let's talk about season 2 for a second.
Okay, talk to me.
First of all, like I just want y'all, whoever set this Negro ablaze and act like he didn't know people, you were like really dictating the whole first half of the second season of just how many niggas we can get on the show.
Yo, because people be acting like I'm not who I am, or I got a cap to say I know this person or that person because they failed in their life to not know people. So I just had to bring certain celebrities and famous people on the show to let them know that I'm that nigga. I'm sorry. That was a boastful moment. I just wanted to have it though.
I can't with you though.
I'm sorry.
But that did happen though. Honestly, with the second season, what was great about this season was the historical significance that we had. Yeah. We had interviews with Dr. Wesley Muhammad. Yeah. We had interview with what was the other guy, the recruiter?
Warren 3X.
Warren 3X.
AKA Abdul Malik.
Yeah, so we definitely had some historical interviews.
RZA Islam.
Twice. Shout out to RZA Islam. So that's what I'm saying. Like
Will Williams started us off.
That's what's up. You're right.
Get his book, Shrouded Lighthouse.
So we definitely had like some really fire interviews. I will say that, and it was actually like you were saying earlier, just kind of led to the moment that happened recently, in the Malcolm X case. Like, yeah, we don't got to dive too much into it, but like that's the one thing I did really enjoy was just the significant amount of guests that we had and the powerful people that they were, and they brought heat and they brought truth. And we're seeing it now. Like when y'all broke down the whole timeline.
Oh yeah. Because people say they do research, but if you use Google in your form of research, that's not research.
No,
Google is just another website.
Yeah,
it's a search engine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, but that was one of my favorite moments of just the significant amount of interviews we did, the importance of it, and yeah, that was definitely that was one big thing.
Okay.
So that's serious stuff. All right. That was serious stuff. So now these niggas be listening to stuff. I don't even hear it anymore. I just be like flowers. Pause. Just be like, hachu, bless you. Pause. Like, all right, niggas. Like, what is gay about bless you?
You don't even hear it no more.
Because y'all be searching. All right, can we let's talk about this for a moment. All right, we need to have a couch moment.
Okay.
What is with every pause moment of just like, oh man, I dropped the stick. Pause, nigga, I dropped the damn stick.
Whoa.
How is that pause? I dropped the handle. How is that pause?
Whoa. Okay, the handle we can accept.
I dropped my stick.
Pause.
Did I drop my stick in a nigga's lap? No, because I went back on the tapes. There's moments where I'm like talking about eating box, and I heard a pause, and I was like,
Eating
No.
box? No, not from you. No.
Go,
Nigga, I eat the groceries.
Go to the clips. Go to the
the
clips.
booty, the box, all of it.
Go to the clips.
Uh-oh. He
They
got the
shoulda
clips.
Never gave these Negroes cameras.
Play the clip.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna play that one though. But anyways, what I am gonna play though.
Okay, play a clip.
Wait, hold on. Am I doing video file or share screen?
Share screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, that,
Fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
you know what's another weird thing though? Just to bring this up as I'm getting this ready.
Mhm.
Apparently there was like a paradigm shift in our time where eating a box was like completely like taboo for men and women. And now at Insecure, we were watching the episode. It opens up with Molly like riding some nigga's face. Like, what point was eating the box taboo to which now is just like almost required
Did you
for
hear
you even
about,
to talk that?
Did you hear about the woman in Texas?
Oh, I heard about that.
And she rolled her husband's face and killed him because she was 400 pounds.
That nigga ordered it wrong. Chicken box.
I think the older generation was eating box and they was just afraid to admit it.
That must have been it. That had to be it. Because we're not going to sit here.
I mean,
and
we
act
talking like our ancestors ain't eat the box. You mean
We-
Kunta Kinte wasn't out that joint after a hard day of work? Him
what,
and Oprah Winfrey wasn't out that joint eating box.
your name is Toby. Like, hold on, sir. Before you whip me one more time, there's a box.
You mean to tell me that
there's a box in this plantation?
Hey yo, you mean to tell me that Kunta Kinte wasn't out there eating out Whoopi Goldberg, dog?
Now hit pause on that shit.
What? Whoopi Goldberg?
Maybe back in the day, Whoopi Goldberg, but if you today, Whoopi Goldberg. Pause. Oh, we're gonna talk bank accounts and stuff.
Wow.
Because then that means Jada is off the hook. If we talking about bank accounts,
Nah, Jada is miss. Nah, I can't do Jada, dog.
that's why you see. That's a damn right what I
Yeah,
said.
we don't
and
know.
I said it the last episode.
Jada, we
y'all
don't know
got
the
broke
account.
ass Jada Pinkett Smith, and y'all be like, "Oh, I don't want a Jada Pinkett Smith," and y'all dealing with some broke ass Jada Pinkett Smith. That matter of fact, that is taking your money and going with another nigga.
All right, so you licking Jada Pinkett's box or you licking Oprah Winfrey's feet? Okay, anyway, go ahead. Go ahead, play the clip.
Hold on, wait, hold on, pause. Hold
Set this clip up. Set it up.
on, which one is this? No, that's actually a really good question, though. Hold on,
We gonna go back to it. No, we're gonna go back to it. Play your clip. What is this?
Should be the eye on the prize. So taking ownership of something. Oh, this is my serious moment. Yours that you have some kind of input and value on it, and your account. So I won't go into. We're talking about taking accountability for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and we were in the chew or choke before. We're talking about ownership,
Mm-hmm.
and so I made the connection with your accounts because that's what you have. You got to take ownerships of your accounts.
Hallelujah.
Got to take ownership of your account because after a while, you got to be done with the BS and got to handle your own life at
Yes.
some point in time.
Yes.
You got to take ownership. And Black folks, we need to take ownership in business and in also our accounts in our personal and relationship lives.
Do
Okay,
ya?
keep going. Any definitions, but
Do your thing. It don't matter. Number to dial is 516-531-9828. 516-531-9828. Call in if you want to
the
chime
ability
in
to
on the show
own
or
your
comment
account.
below. We can see the comments as well. Go ahead, Grant.
So one of the things that's kind of stuck out to me about the definition of an account, one of the nouns is a report or description of an event or an experience. It's the when I was thinking about it, I was like, it's the ownership
Yes.
of your experiences
Yes.
or these events that occur in your life.
Yes. Yes.
Things like, we all know the things shit happens in life, but there's level of ownership and there's level of accountability. We talk a lot about accountability, but at some point we got to cross over to like ownership. So, and I'm gonna just pause it right there. We do talk a lot about accountability. We talk about how in relationships that we even want to have like healthy conversations, right?
Mhm.
But there's become a level where it's just like you started, but you got to actually do the work. About okay, what I do. Okay, all right, so that part. All right, so yeah, so taking ownership. That is the one thing that talking about that of your own account. I thought that was actually really, really powerful because I think that's when we start crossing over from just being like, oh, I know what I did wrong, into now I'm taking ownership and I'm now fixing it. I'm now, and not just fixing it, I'm evolving from it.
Yeah.
I learned from it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to a new level.
Yeah.
And so that conversation that we had, that was one I did really enjoy that, because I felt as if that was like kind of full circle. And we started off talking about accountability in the beginning of season 2 as well. And that kind of like ended up being full circle in that conversation, and that ownership piece that, you know, I kind of threw in there because of the definition. I enjoyed that.
See, people don't like that education.
No, people don't.
They don't.
Because, you know, after a while, once you find out what's wrong, you gotta actually have a solution. We talked about that earlier. You gotta have a solution.
Yes, absolutely.
You got.
If you want to tell us what your favorite chew on that moment was, please call in. Please call in or comment below and let us know. Podbean, you definitely can call in. Okay, Grandtastic, go ahead. What's your next moment on Chew on that show? Show us.
Yo, that's really what should be on there.
I'm gonna find that clip.
Please find that clip.
I'm gonna find that clip.
So speaking about eating the box,
oh shoot,
there was a chew or choke that was it was a Kevin Samuels thing he posted, and it had like a, you know, like a voluptuous woman, and basically just like, you know, big girls go ahead and sit on his face, because if he dies, right? So if he dies, he dies. So that's the one thing I was just like, you know something, I was like, because I remember hearing one thing that I said. I think people heard it but didn't really hear it like exclusively.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted to bring this up, because I was like, actually I'm gonna just go ahead and let myself.
Let myself tell it to myself.
I'm gonna let myself tell it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, that's some big titties. You can suck a titty on the west side, like. And especially if she overeats. Anyways, let's take a little. So this is us talking about if he dies, let him die.
Go ahead.
I mean, no, that's real. I don't subscribe to. I do believe in being healthy and all that, but I say do you and it's.
So do you chew or choke on this one?
I say chew on that. Go sit on his face if that's what y'all want to do.
Okay. Go sit on his face. Hey. If he dies, he dies.
Like that,
Mr. Ready Chew, how you feel about that? And the funny part about this situation, I think people didn't hear at the end. And it was just like, and I kind of whispered in the mic. I was like, well, if I'm going to die, I'm going to definitely do something that I fucking love. And it's just like, and I don't think no one heard that. I don't think nobody heard that.
Yo, that is true though.
I don't think nobody heard that for real, because I didn't get no text message or nothing of just like you being wild on the air. Because I whispered, I was like, hey, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die doing something I love. I'm gonna die doing something I love.
Look at that monkey.
Hey, if this is honorable death, as the Spartans used to say. And this, hey, if you go out in some poo-tang, there's no honorable death than going out some poo-tang. And I want that on my tombstone. Died eating the box. Like, I want that.
Eating the box. We are gathered here today to honor Grandtastic as we throw him ashes to ashes, dust to dust, box to box.
Because if I'm gonna go out doing something that I love.
Yo.
No cap.
Yo, did y'all just say that though? Y'all is wild.
I just whispered. I was like, I'm gonna go out doing what I love. I'm telling you.
Box to box.
You know what's also ironic? Kind of listening to like a lot of the shows. We low key talk about eating the box a lot on the shows. Like, like it's not like a show we talk about that.
Like some good tasting box.
I mean, that's a fact though.
I mean,
it isn't no fact, yo. Like
yo.
I don't know how detailed we can go on this episode. Okay, I don't know who's watching. But yes, no, I mean, if I'm going out.
Hallelujah.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm sorry. What did you just say? Hold up.
Whoa,
Hell
my
no.
God.
No, I absolutely cannot. Did he say chicken? What? Yo, whose man's is this?
Okay. So our admin is inside the studio making comments, and this joint is hilarious. But go ahead, Grantastic.
Okay, I don't got. I don't know where my next clip is, but I want to talk about. So we had the Yanni products on that particular show.
Yo,
You said something that was funny as hell when they're talking about like the little bag. They referred to the hoe bag. And what did you say, sir, when they said hoe bag?
Thought pocket.
Thought pocket.
Thought pocket. Yo. Yo, no. My favorite part of the episode is when Miss McClellan was like, and yes, you can use these products on your Yanni. Yo, that show was so funny.
Yo,
oh man,
on the Yanni, and I was like, wait a minute, that's how we doing this the whole episode, Yanni? Like,
yeah,
oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, no. My favorite part from that episode was when she was talking about the wand, and the first thing that came out of her mouth was like, "What kind of sorcery is this?
What kind of sorcery is?"
She said you put the wand in your joint and it like,
hey yo,
it makes it snatch.
Can you imagine somebody in that joint? What kind of sorcery is
this? Because I was trying to figure out, like, I was like almost comparing it. I was almost comparing it to the air fryer, right? Yo, I was like, we're gonna snatch back. We're gonna snatch back. We're gonna snatch back. We're gonna snatch. Get the pussy inside. Like, yo, like I was so amazed.
She was just loose last week. What type of sorcery?
But like one wand can save them all. Like,
and
I
she
did
said,
not
don't
know.
leave it in there too long.
Don't leave it too long because it'll get stuck.
Hey.
I had questions out the
yin. The wall retractor.
Yo,
hey.
I was like, what? Because I'm thinking of it like, what is the tech? Like, what does this wand do that just brings it all in? I don't understand the physics behind it.
That joint is a parasite. That joint is venom, dog. That joint can just right.
Yo.
And if you ladies are loose and you need those products, please inbox True Radio. We will connect you with the people who make that product.
Dr. Snatchback.
In fact, the husband of
Miss
McClellan is right here on the couch. I don't have a camera on him right now, but he's right there on the couch. So if you need these products, he see his thumbs. I mean his fingers.
Pause. I need a pause for that. Thank you.
Whoa.
I need a pause in it. What the hell was that?
Hey,
if you need bang bang tea as well,
hey,
bang bang tea.
ET came from the side.
When my love goes bang, bang,
yo,
bang,
listen,
you better run, man, and cover that sweet.
Man, if you are afraid to tell your woman that you have erectile dysfunction, let me see it. Let me promote the product. Matter of fact, give it to him and let him promote it on the camera, please. We have this for those who want to have a very good long weekend, or if you have erectile dysfunction, we have go right up to that camera. Yes, it is called
when
Bang Bang Tea, Passion
bang,
Fruit.
Bang.
Have yourself a banging good time. Bang bang. Bang bang.
My love goes bang bang bang.
$10 to get you right for 3 days.
Bang bang bang.
Bang bang.
My love goes bang bang bang.
Bang bang.
My love goes
bang
bang bang bang.
Bang bang.
My love goes
bang
bang bang bang.
Bang bang.
My love goes bang bang bang.
Oh man, okay.
Make that leg shiver.
So do you have another video clip? Can I say
go ahead. Yeah,
memory?
I'm good. Yeah, go ahead. Give me
Yo,
walking down memory lane.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I don't care who gets offended.
Oh, bro.
One of my favorite joints was when IA dismissed Grantastic on live on air.
I knew you were gonna say that shit.
Yo, the level of anger. That joke was, he's over 9,000. That nigga was up there turning Super Saiyan. Yo, that joke was.
All right, so now this is out. Can I like talk about this?
Yes,
right?
talk about
it.
The
only thing that bothered me was not because of dismissal, is what the dismissal was about. Because my comment,
stop the cap.
My comment was, "You're not a man," and it was just like, whatever. And I was like, "But that's true. You're literally not a man."
But how do we know that?
When my love goes bang, bang, bang.
The dismissal was actually about being dismissed.
No, that was the second dismissal. Yeah. That was the second dismissal.
No, but what I liked about it was the fact that the dismissal happened.
I was so bamboozled by it. I was like, oh,
but then a couple episodes later, I bring the scenario up using third persons.
Yep.
And she agreed that someone shouldn't be dismissed in that manner.
And I was sitting here waiting. I was like, so what's your next move? Push that damn button.
The hypocrisy is strong in this one.
You never answered my question, by the way.
What was the question?
How do you know that she's not a man?
Oh, I'm just sipping my tea.
Finish him.
I'm not answering that question because if not me, my wife gonna be watching. So anything I say is like I'm gonna get in trouble. So wait a minute, what?
Whoa. Okay. Go ahead.
Hold on. Hold on, pause. Hold on.
Okay.
Who raised you? Actually, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I do. I mean,
one of my other favorite moments on season 2 was.
Yeah, I can't say nothing to that. Not get in trouble. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah,
I want to go home to a good. I'm gonna go home to my wife.
Okay, so moving on.
I'm not getting in trouble.
So why you still talking about it, nigga?
No, like because y'all keep trying to ask me, and I was like, no, I'm not.
I said I'm
not
moving
taking
on.
the bait. Move on. Okay.
Move on.
Okay.
So my other shareable, honorable mentions.
Okay.
Season 2. We had a guest come on.
Oh my God.
Talk about her story.
Oh my gosh, no.
Not gonna say no names.
Oh my gosh, please no.
And the story started off, pretty good. We said, oh man, this is amazing. A story of triumph.
True Nation.
But then you got raped once.
For any.
This is all in one night.
Or every
you got raped.
Defamation that could possibly happen on this show.
And then you ran away.
True Nation is not
to find
is not
help,
responsible for
and the help raped you. And then you got left in the alley, and 2 dudes in the alley raped you.
All opinions that are.
And then you went to run to your next door neighbor.
All things said in the
they
show
raped you
just for entertaining purposes only.
And then you told the landlord, and he raped you. And I quote,
"There's no names
to teach you a lesson."
With this. There's no names associated with these stories. These are based off of fictional characters.
Stop the cap.
That may or may not exist.
Yo,
True Radio Network is not liable for any stories and situations that are brought.
All of that, you were married, and your husband beat you up, and he raped you, and followed you on a train on a Greyhound where you were with your homeboy.
True Nation
to the other side of the country, he raped you, and you ran into a homeless guy named Toothless Joe.
If there's anything that is happening to you at this current point in time, please contact your.
Yo,
please contact your local.
All I'm saying is that episode was full of.
That's a cat.
Full of it.
Please ensure that we are of the people, and we love and respect people. We're just telling stories that may or may not be real.
If you try.
Oh,
yeah. Side effects of this show, maybe.
Yo, I like the way that the TV show BMF starts off. This is inspired by a true story, and some of this stuff could be made, but some of this may have happened in real life.
May have happened in real life, or may have not.
Yo, okay, so those I have more, but do you have any you want to add?
Louis Vuitton Young was funny as a mug. That was off air stuff too.
Yeah,
that was on air.
That was on air, off air. That was you're right. You background Louis Vuitton Young. I don't even. What was the context of that?
Buying real Louis V and then buying Louis V
from the flea market.
From what's the junk? Wish.
Okay, Louis Vuitton Young. That was hilarious. That I lost my composure on that. I really did. I lost all my composure on that. I apologize. Actually, I don't. I really don't care. I still want to know what sorcery is in that wand, though. Like, I that's one of my favorite moments. It was just like, what sorcery is this? And it's that wand. It's like an air fryer. You don't really know how it works, but you just know it's good when it comes out. So that's just like it's all like that's really all that it is.
Yo, how about this was season 1-ish.
Oh, I got one. See, no, because he wanted to put me out there. I got one.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because this is when nephew, aka our old co-host, Christopher Red. Is that what his name? Jibber J. I keep calling Christopher Red. I'm sorry. That's the goddamn Winnie the Pooh nigga. Anyways, oh, Robin, that's what it was. And you were like so. I'm doing this shady because they did me shady. Anyways, you were talking about Mexicans, and we were like, "Are you talking about Mexicans and Salvadorians?" And you were like, "No, I'm talking about Mexicans." We were like, because like Prince George's County is mostly Salvadorians at this point. My favorite moment was when Chris like actually looked up some like actual like database and we're talking and breaking down the Hispanic community, and it was like Prince George's County Salvadorians is like 90% and it's like 5% Mexican. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, because I knew there was more Salvadorians in Prince George's County. You thought it was Mexicans.
I said Maryland.
And it doesn't matter. It's more Salvadorians here than Mexicans, because this is one of their stop points where where they ruin their country and like you can come to us. Like what America does all the time.
The views of this radio
like
show.
Actually, they don't. I don't know. To me, they don't.
No,
anymore.
They don't.
They don't. To me, they don't anymore.
Different look than,
yeah, like Mexicans and Salvadorians actually look very different, because the Salvadorians got some really round ass heads.
Yeah.
They really do. That's how I know a Salvadorian coming. I was like, oh, look at that head. That's a Salvadorian right there. Yeah. So it's just like that was my.
Yeah, no. So
you got to pay attention to the details.
There are different Asians.
There are.
There's a lot of Vietnamese here. That's not. Yeah,
that's like I have a lot of Vietnamese students now. I used to have a lot of Koreans. Shut up! You already know that's
vent on my knees.
Look, all right. Here's another moment. We all know this. There's words I cannot say.
He has a lot of students that vent on their knees.
I can't say. Apparently, I can't say Vietnamese. I can't say Manilios. How that pause? You see, that's what I'm saying. I can't say a word. That's pause.
You just say you have a lot of students that vent on their knees.
Okay, first of all, that's not pause. That is just perfect. Like that's number one, and it's not true. And number three, Vietnamese. I can't say that. It's just like
what happened to number two?
Vietnamese. Say it.
Vietnamese.
Okay, yeah. Like there's just words I can't say very well. What's another word that I can't say well? That you go ahead. I can't say that. I can't say that to save my life. Say it.
Millennial.
Say it again. Say it slow.
Millennial.
Like I have to concentrate. I can't. Millennial. Okay, I have to go slow. What was the other one?
Oh God.
It was another one. I was butchering that. Yeah, it was definitely another one. It was another. And you called me. I wasn't even mad at you. I was like, I can't say the word. I can't say it.
Bang bang.
Say it one more time. Millennial.
Bang, bang.
Like yeah.
What you were saying was millennial.
Bang bang.
I just think my tongue is too heavy for the eating that box.
Whoa.
Pause. That's not a pause. How is that a pause? That's not a pause. I saw his finger go ahead. That's not a pause. You see?
Whoa.
That's just what I got to deal with. This is not a pause.
Everything I was pointing at.
Whoa.
You can't even pause that.
Nope. You pointed to. I just see it.
Whoa.
I say my tongue is too heavy from eating the box. Pause. How is that pause?
I didn't hear the eating the box part. All I heard was my tongue was too heavy.
Because y'all ready to reach for the pause button. Listen to the context. Pause. For reaching for the button. Okay, nigga, that is what.
Oh man,
that's kind of weird though. Too.
Hey yo,
it depends how you look at that.
Oh man,
it depends on what buttons you're trying to push. Oh, I had a teacher that couldn't say buttons. Pause. I'm talking about the. All right, so do I need to stop being like? So I need to say, oh, depending on what button you're speaking of, like the clitoris. Maybe that's the button that you're referring to. Let me say this because we got a lot of pausing ass niggas on this thing. I'm sorry for trying to be like, inconspicuous. The clitoris button. Did I say that correct? You damn right I did, because that's what it is. Anyways. Clitoris. Yeah, that sounds unattractive. Clitoris. Clitoris.
Just do what you got to do with the box, man. There's nothing to do with nothing else.
Oh man, go ahead.
Let's see how many more times this pause gets pushed on some real not pause stuff. Pause. Pause get pushed on some not pause stuff. I'm gonna say like play the tape. Pause. Like, all right, nigga, what's the pause with that one? What was the pause in that? I said play the tape. Pause. No, play the tape, nigga.
Oh, yo. Whoo. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna make it. Now I'm gonna make it a point. All right, we're gonna see how many more pauses. More wrong noises. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. That's
Okay,
a stretch.
good. Oh man.
There's no point to this conversation. Oh, so that one didn't get a pause. You can say point. You can pause on a point before, but you're not gonna pause on a point now.
You said conversation at the end of it, like you said a whole statement. The last time you stopped.
There's no point. See, look. See, the logic doesn't even make sense, y'all. It's not a. You're right. It is a personal problem. The personal problem I have with these niggas over here. Not y'all, True Nation. I love y'all. A problem with niggas. That's pause. I heard that. Did y'all hear that? That was a pause. That was a whoa is a half pause. Whoa is like a warning of a pause. It's like chew. Like, did a nigga sneeze? Whoa. Like, how was the problem with these niggas is a I feel like this is the actual definition of like homophobic right now. It's just like we just don't want to. No, not like you're scared of them, but you just don't want to pause.
All right, go ahead.
That's all my moments. After these niggas, I'm done. I'm done, son. This should have never gave these niggas.
You're done. Why?
I don't know.
Okay. So, yo, one of my favorite moments of season 2 is when we had a caller call in and talk about a situation that they were in, and we were able to navigate them out of that situation into a safe place.
Okay, the serious one. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Like, and that to me, that was like the universe kissing the show, saying this is the reason why you exist. We have our moments where we have fun, like we just did, and stuff like that. But there's moments where things can get serious, and people really need that information.
Yeah,
they really need someone to vent to, or that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Then there's other times where I just like being a butthole. Like when I had a guest on the show in season 1.
Pause. Thank you. Thank you.
I waited for it.
Pause.
and she was being disrespectful to my at the time my co-host was Christopher J.
Okay.
And I straight up hung up on her, dog. Disconnected her from the show.
What about Joe from Montana? Wasn't that season 2?
Joe from Montana.
Joe from Montana.
Oh. Yeah, hold a black woman accountable without backlash episode.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. This is Joe from Montana. And I just want to say, y'all haven't said nothing about women holding themselves accountable. That click. I should have let him continue.
What was he even trying to talk?
I tried to be nice to him, but I should have let him continue.
When you went live on the other stream.
What, Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, and the damn teenagers called in.
I got a young man that's about to give me some.
What is it?
Whoa.
Like, it was like someone, I want to get a hand job from the person in the car with me, and I don't know how to ask them. I was like, yo.
Did he call back? He's doing it.
He's doing it. He's doing it. That's why I was like, yo, bro, that's Twitch.
Yeah, we can't go live on Twitch.
That's Twitch. That is definitely Twitch. Twitch is out of control.
Yeah, it's creepy a little bit.
It is, and they're not all adults. That's the crazy part about it, because that was definitely some teenagers that did it. Definitely some kids that was talking about, there was someone in the car with me, and I don't know how to ask them for a hand job. It's like, first of all, little nigga, if you have to ask someone for a hand job, like, you definitely are a kid. Like, you ain't grown. Oh, man. That is a fact, yo. I'm asking way more than that. This is a really weird question, and you're probably gonna put pause on this, but like, I was watching some TV show. Like, this is another question that because legit they were talking about this as like in a frame of adults, but like, at what age do you like? It's no longer okay to ask for a hand job. I'm like, this just for the panel because it was a show. It was just like some grown dude was like legit talking about like, oh, you know, some fine chick and you know, like she jerked me off. It was just like, man, you're a grown. Like, what age is hand jobs off the table? That's what I'm saying, but like, what age though? Like, what age is just like that's not even a thing no more? I was really perplexed that the show even talked about that.
That should be called a formal blowjob. The finisher.
Not the finisher. Not the finisher. These just interesting things of like, you know, when you have kids and stuff like that, you wonder like you look back like what was the moment that certain things stopped, like, you know, and certain things began. And that was just like one question they brought up. I was just like, I don't really recall when that was like that stopped being a thing.
Man, wrong. Oh man.
But I think it's just different. I think it's different for people and different where you are. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's my question. Like,
I was running side of parole elementary school behind that one bush that had the little code that we dug into.
Wait a minute, what?
Oh no, this was real shit.
I know. That's why I'm perplexed.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Like when I was in school, bro, like elementary schools and middle schools would turn me into a savage because I was like, I really like this chick, and she just holding hands with this random dude. Like, bro, that joint, dog, heartbreak is real.
You know, it's real. That's watching middle schoolers.
You ever wrote a letter and said yes, no, or maybe, and the joint?
I just asked my students that.
Maybe.
Yo, actually, no. I've seen times where it was like they wrote yes and no, and then and then she wrote maybe and checked the box. I was like, yo, that's some heartbreaking shit. That wasn't an option, bitch. I said yes or no. So I want to throw this out here since I have someone who went to high school with me, right? It's in the room, in the studio. There was a chick that was in Annapolis High School, and I was in homeroom flirting with the teacher, trying to take the attendance down, right? Over the loudspeaker, you hear, Jessica Sackrider to the front office, please. Jessica Sackrider to the... Yo, her name, her government name was literally Jessica Sackrider.
Yo. You can't even escape that.
Am I lying, dog? Her name was Jessica
and they let that child go to school with that government.
You know what I did when she came back to the class? You know I was roasting her the whole time.
You ain't no good.
I was, she raised her hand. I said, yo, Sackrider got her hand up. Yo, was I wrong for that?
That girl's in therapy right now.
She's dealing with past traumas.
Or she's on the pole.
Sackrider. I would change my last name. I'm like, baby girl, I can't send you to school with the last name Sackrider. No. But how did I get past? First of all, because there's always an origin to these last names. Yeah. So what is the trifling bitch that like 14 generations before I was like, that's a Sackrider right there. What's y'all like?
She was sleeping with one of the slaves, and that's why they deemed her that, because she was a nigga lover.
She was, oh my God. Sackrider. This is like, we're changing your last name, miss.
Dog, listen.
Because you love the Negroes. We're changing your last name to Sackrider. T'Challa Smith and M'Baku Williams. That's the one that I can't wait until the Black Panther. Because like when people watch like a movie and inspires them.
Wait, hold up. We talking about a female named Sackrider. He brings up a man.
Oh, actually, that's an inside joke. The Smith name is an inside joke.
I know, I'm just
it's an inside joke.
But wait, what you about to say?
But as a teacher, though, because there's always like movies or events that inspires names.
Right.
So like when the Black Panther came out, there's going to be somebody in some hood that's going to name their Black American child M'Baku or T'Challa and have the last name Williams or Smith. And
T'Challa
or
Smith
or Jackson.
T'Challa Smith.
It's going to be some M'Baku Jackson. You be like, who would know blood clot name you? And you got to think about the
T'Challa
time.
Johnson.
T'Challa Johnson.
Whoa.
Pause. That is fine on that, but I'm ready for it.
Yo, you don't got whoa.
Pause. For the name,
you say you're ready for it. Whoa.
I'm ready for the names. Y'all gotta listen to the full statements. Again, these homophobic pause pushing niggas.
Oh yo, hold up. Didn't you have one more joint you wanted to do?
So that don't get shit. That don't get shit. That don't get shit. I'm tired of these niggas in these paws.
Yo, why you holding the mic like a pastor, yo?
I'm tired of these niggas.
Whoa.
That's what you gotta do in the box.
Oh, yeah. Yo, listen. Yeah. So did you actually have one more?
Now those are my keys.
What?
Yeah, I talked about the ones I wanted to talk about. Are y'all waiting for a pause moment? I talked about the ones I wanted to talk about. I talked about the historical. We got some funny. You definitely talked about the books. This bitch can keep a secret. You definitely talked about that one. I'm glad you mentioned that one and not me because I could just put the disclaimer.
Yo, another one I liked was Kimberly Giles and Penelope when they came on.
Oh yeah,
Penelope with the vibrant energy and Kimberly with the shapes.
Yes,
finding the mates and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I didn't like that one.
And
as well.
Amelia, when Amelia came on, talking about the vibe, and she was talking about how my aura make people's demons scream out and stuff like that.
That was see.
Pause. Whoa.
What the hell do you want from me?
Got another man's demon screaming.
Okay. I was trying to find. I was trying to find the context in that one. Okay, I hear you.
Okay, but go ahead. Yeah.
That one. Oh, also we had whatchamacallit, Brandy Yates and Victor Jones.
That episode was epic.
And we built a good relationship with them. That was really good too. I really enjoyed having them on the show. Definitely. Oh, my highlight was definitely having the sloth himself, Mr. JB Dr. Brown. His podcast is fire. That definitely was cool. You definitely had guests out the yin yang in this season, yo. Like it was hot.
No, that episode with Miss Parker and
Lava
and that was some hot monkey.
Miss Parker.
Hi, Miss Parker.
Yeah. So we definitely definitely killed it with the guests.
I think I'm gonna flex even harder on season 3 though.
Is that the focus though?
Pause.
All right, that was a stretch. That was really a stretch. That was a stretch. Actually, I don't even think it was a stretch. I think you pulled something. No, that was too much. You pulled something.
Pause.
How is pull something is a pause?
Whoa. No, I think
pulled
season 3,
like hamstring.
Bro, I think season 3 though.
You should have never gave these niggas a podcast and buttons. Apparently, go ahead, push pause on that shit. Go ahead.
It wasn't the pause moment.
Oh, but the button in like 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna play that back. Go ahead. Talk about season 3.
Play it back.
I can't now, nigga. We live.
You can play it back.
Ain't that serious? Go ahead. Season 3.
No, I think season 3. I think I'm gonna bring some people to talk about some financial freedom and literacy and infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
They give some practical steps on how people could build their financial portfolio.
Got you.
Rise up their net worth to match their bank accounts, because people don't realize that net worth doesn't necessarily mean what you have.
That's true.
In your bank. You know what I'm saying? It's just
the real hustle right there
that the IRS can just take from you.
Yep.
That's actually what net worth is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. IRS is not even a government entity and is actually operating illegally on United States soil, but that's a whole different topic. Yeah. But anyway, listen, it's your boy Randy Choo, aka Mr. Choo-On-That, and I appreciate everyone supporting us through seasons 1 and 2. We will be back for season 3.
Salud.
Everyone, enjoy your lying murderous holiday that's coming up. For those who cannot keep a treaty and support genocide, happy Murder Day. Eat your turkeys in honor of those who killed everyone's ancestors. We'll be seeing you guys on season 3. Follow us on Instagram to get the updates on when that will be. Until then, it's your boy Randy Choo, aka Mr. Choo-On-That, aka Mr. Smack Your great grandmother. And
this is your boy Mr. Grantastic, aka the Professor, aka Negro Suave, aka Can You Chew Woo Woo in season 3.
Oh snap, season 3. And we will see you guys after. Well, we will see you guys season 3. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, season 3.
Yeah. All right. Deuces.
Deuce.
God damn, it's a new day. God damn, but the nigga wanted money. Ooh. God damn.
They just can't understand or fathom my demeanor. Unapproachable appearance to how I pack the Ninas. Out of 2 clips, they say malice demeanors. Got love for guns and cane, let nothing come between us. You mistook me for a rapper, huh? Well, that makes me an actor, cause I would rather clap a gun and buck on them niggas who hate, who wanna be in my shoes, live my life but can't carry my weight. I understand that the envy is part of the game, but make no mistake, you and I, we are not the same. Nah, bitch, I'm liable to splatter your shit. Light up your world till you start to stagger and shit. Watch how them hollow straight rattle your shit, and I'll leave it to y'all to freestyle and battle and shit. That's not me. I'm more at home with the chrome or at play with the yay, moving 12 for a zone. I'm gone.
God damn, it's a new day. God damn, but the nigga wanted money.
God damn, when that white hits the pan, it comes back hard. I can account for every gram at the streets molded the man I am. The pimp, the hustler, the crook, the killer. Gorilla traits of a blow dealer. Course my vein, I hustle, I'm rich. Blow skrilla, I'm the torch that carry the game. The flame I throw, crack change came from blow. Push the O's, 6 leg close. Hug the streets, I hug the beat. Change flows, thug the streets, my love is deep. My pain shows, my heart's on the sleeve for nigga that done gave they soul and hearts through the street. You nigga told they breaking my heart's on the street. So watch the phonies, watch your homies. We pop, pop, drop you, homie.
God damn, it's a new day. God damn, but the nigga wanted money.
They call me Pusher for one reason, cause I keep that sniff all seasons. Whether the price is up or down, I keep a mound to pitch from. You don't have to shop around. When it comes to that money, I get stealth. 3 guns is fortune, and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog. I know about life. I've been around the world thrice times. I mean what I say. From that Panama Sun to France, Champs-Elysees. Grind so deep-rooted, I can't turn away. To sell bass is now somewhat therapeutic. Hear what I say, please don't confuse it. My verses heal like Kurt Mayfield's music.
I'm your pusher.
Damn right, I treat your nose to hook ya and only pull back to cook ya, partner.
God damn, it's a new day. God damn, but the nigga wanted money.
I'll be damned if I die from starvation. Things as fucked up as is, so I bang for my cabbage. You wanna know the most effective way of getting money? Pull your gun, rapidly. And watch you see the situation be corrected. Lord heavens, why must I live so devilish? They say what you do comes back on you 2 times. You should have been died, but I'm still walking around with 2 nines. Who wants to be a millionaire? Me. And you ain't got no more lifelines. You a snitch nigga fighting crime. Go ahead and tell the police. Cause every move you make, I'ma throw a slug and hope you choke blood, nigga, on every breath you take. Not to be broke, cold chains, fake witness. Natural spittage from a human gap filled to the limit. Head to diminish, loud niggas talking gibberish. Rhymes beef, I deliver it with complimentary service for certain live in your living room, searching or hurting you.